Hello, this is going to be, I don't know whether to put it on the other channels. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So, I was just been up awake since 4 o'clock, and that's alright. I love getting up this early. It's just gone 5. Got my slippies on. I took the dogs out for a walk. But it's such a beautiful morning, and I was thinking that there's a lot of stuff going on with me at the moment where my mum and my son are very, very in their own heads about it. But do you know what? We get sent stuff for us to see how we deal with it. And belief coding has helped me to stay calm through this stuff. And I was talking to someone yesterday, and I just turned around and said, do you know what? I said, sometimes bad things happen to good people. And it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person, what's going on for me. Bad things happen to good people. But today's society don't give people a chance today. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday, and I said to her, do you know what? I'm trying to look for somewhere to live. My mum got ill last year. We asked to move her in. One of the ladies at the estate agent said yes. When somebody else came round, she didn't tell them. So we're getting evicted. We've got till the 8th of February to get out, and we've got to find a house which is suitable for 3 adults, my son, my mum and myself. And it's got to be suitable for my mum. And the time's going on. My mum and my son are stressing a little bit. Me, do you know what? It's not who I am anymore. And I feel really good. With all the turmoil going around me, this isn't my life. And belief coding has helped. I've always had this outlook on life. But belief coding has helped me stay calm through this trying time at this time of life. My mum's 80 years old. And I said to the estate agents yesterday, why do I want my mum and myself out on the streets? I can pay my rent. I can pay my bills. It's just the estate agents we're living with have just been whatever they want to be. I'm not going to slag them off. I'm not going to hate on him. But it is what it is. And I'm okay with that. Because I can see where we're going to live. But good things happen. Bad things happen to good people. And I know my good. And I know I'm at ease. And I belief code it every day. And it's helped me. Because I know the universe, the source, the cosmos, God, whoever you want to call it, has got my back. And I feel so at ease with it. I can feel it inside. Yes, I've gone back to work to prove that I've got an income, even though I've got an income. So it's here. I can feel it. I can see it. My mum's stress is out. I'm like, Mum, just stop with that negative energy. But, you know, I don't know. I love her. But, you know, it's how we see. And I was listening to a thing, I put it on my page, I think, with Tony Robbins. It's how we react to the situation, what's going on with myself at the moment. And I'm not reacting with it, because this situation is not who I am. And I believe that 120%. I am so lucky to have the chance to go through all this stuff what I'm going through now. Who else gets to take their mum in and gets evicted for it? Nobody. This world has got to just open up and start loving and start being nice to people. It's just amazing. Once we've moved, which will be in the next week or so, well, it's got to be. It's going to happen. I can feel it, I can see it, I can taste it. But people just don't care anymore. And that's a really bad shame. That bird's beautiful, it's a blackbird, I think. People just don't care. They've just got to start opening up and loving and taking time to realise things do happen to certain people, and that's okay. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know what's going to happen. I can see it, I can taste it, I can feel it. But you know, that's just, I'm not going to say anything, but it's just coming to my head. Bad things sometimes happen to good people. But belief coding has helped me tenfold. And then they're like, we want 6 months rent off you. Go for it. Have you got the money? No, not really. Will I have the money? 100%. It will come. And I believe in that and all. I've done it before. I had a landlord. I want to live to a place. And he looked at me, he's like, you want to live here. You can't afford this. I want 6 months rent off a year. I went, deal. I said, when do you want it? He said, the day you move in. I went, deal. Came back, had the money. I went, there you go. He was like, how'd you get that? I said, doesn't matter how I got it. I told you I'd get it. And I got it. Thank you very much. Always paid my rent on time. Always, always, always. I've been renting for 20 years. Well, maybe a bit less than that. When I found out my ex-husband wasn't paying my mortgage, he was gambling it all. It isn't who I was. It isn't. But it's been lovely talking today. But learn the lesson. There's always a positive from every single situation. And my positive is, this is a beautiful lesson. My positive is, buy houses to help people out in this situation what I'm in. And if you don't love yourself today, remember that I love you. Give people a chance because they can prove their love.